Inspectors have found more than a dozen decomposing bodies at a Pueblo mortuary operated by the Pueblo County Coroner. Investigators say some of those bodies found in a room concealed by a cardboard display at Davis Mortuary could have been there for more than a decade. Unfortunately, this isn't even a new incident in Colorado in this category. Since 2019, there have been at least 5 similar high-profile cases we've covered. In 2019, there was the case against former Lake County Coroner Shannon Kent for abuse of a corpse. In 2020, Montrose mother and daughter funeral directors were found to be selling body parts. That was at Sunset Mesa Funeral Home. In 2023, the most publicized case of corpse abuse, 190 decaying bodies were found at the Return to Nature funeral home facility south of Colorado Springs. And in 2024, a Denver funeral director kept cremated remains in his rented home. Now, the Pueblo County Coroner is accused of stashing bodies behind this concealed door. Gabriella Vidal has been looking into this story for us today. And this discovery, Gabby, was made during an inspection, the first inspection really this business has undergone since a new state law that regulates funeral homes went into effect after all these other incidents.
Yeah, that's right, Alan. It seems like an ongoing case of deja vu, but thankfully for this new regulation, they're able to do this. Investigators with the State Department of Regulatory Agencies says this is the very first time they've inspected Davis Mortuary, despite being registered as a funeral home since 2010. And until the most recent law, there weren't requirements for funeral homes to be inspected unless a complaint was made. Now, state officials say it was just yesterday when they conducted that investigation. Their report states they noticed a strong odor of decomposition inside the home and found a hidden door. That's where inspectors found multiple decomposing bodies. The total count is still unclear, but it could be as much as 20. And Brian Cotter, the city of Pueblo's acting coroner, is listed as the mortuary's operator and told inspectors some of those bodies were in that room for 15 years awaiting cremation. He also admits to investigators that he might have issued fake remains to families who used his services. During a press conference in Pueblo, state officials say Cotter is not currently facing any charges yet. We spoke to one Pueblo woman who says she entrusted Cotter with cremating her late husband's remains and is now wondering if she ever got his remains.
I mean, it's incomprehensible to me that people who handle this kind of matter for families and know full well what an emotional event it is, that they can knowingly do something like this that is going to devastate a family all over again.
The CBI director says they are working with other coroner resources at this time, including some of the same people that worked on the Return to Nature funeral home case, and are exploring legal and statutory means to address Cotter's current status as the city's coroner.
I cannot imagine. You know, those people who were on the Return to Nature case, I mean, a lot of them suffered a lot of psychological stress from seeing that.
Yeah, and we'll see what this investigation concludes.
All right, Gabriella, thank you very much.